What's up everybody, I'm Derek, this is Rocking eForge, and today I'm going to be forging a different style of bottle opener than I have ever forged. I saw one in this style online and thought I would try to recreate it. So, let's get rocking. Now for this video, I'm going to be starting with about 1.5 foot long piece of 1/4 by 1/2 inch square stock. I'm not going to use much more than about 3 inches of this stock, but leaving it long is going to give it a good handle so that I don't have to worry about holding onto it with a pair of tongs. And the first thing I'm going to do is set 2 inches or so of material on the near edge. And I'm going to forge this down to a 1/4 inch square, so it's going to be about half the width of the original stock and the same thickness, and then I'll move on to the next step. Then I'm going to take that freshly drawn out material and I'm going to lay about 1 inch on the near edge of the anvil, and once again step that off ever so slightly, and the purpose of this is just to generate a small shoulder there, and then I'm going to make sure that this material stays the same thickness as everything around it. But I'm going to forge this into a one-sided taper, again controlling that spread up to that corner. Using half-face blows on the far edge of the anvil for this, and we'll take another heat. And notably, I did this with this shoulder down, because I want this will become a square corner, and I want that to bend away from the kind of square corner, or the square shoulder that we've got down here. And with that done, I'm going to lie this over right at that shoulder, at the inner edge of my hardy hole, and that's just because I cannot do this without bending the crap out of the stock. And I'm going to refine that little corner. And I'm going to use this little space on my anvil to avoid smashing that corner down. And just on vibes, I would say you want this little portion from the corner on to be no less than 1.5 inches. It needs to be long enough to eventually have the end of this curl over and be able to actually reach under a bottle cap. I'm going to cut this off at maybe 3/4 of an inch from that shoulder, and then I'm going to punch a hole here, and that's going to become kind of a thumb ring that you can use to actually use this bottle opener. And I'm going to be starting with my ball end punch first to spread that material a little bit, and then use my flat tipped round punch to punch through. And then I'm going to drift that hole a little bit and then use the horn of the anvil to spread that out wide enough to fit my thumb into, and then we'll do the final shaping and the bottle opener will be pretty well all finished. First heat that I'm here on the horn of the anvil, I'm just going to work on forging these corners in. And then obviously, I got to try to avoid folding this thing in half, so I'm going to be working on this upper portion a lot more. All right, so now that I've got this thumb hole shaped, I'm going to touch this little corner up with a file so I don't end up changing the shape of it. Then I'll go back to shaping the actual bottle opener portion of this project. Now I'm going to use blows that are fully off the edge of the anvil here. And I'm just going to curl over the tip of this. And that is curling away from the kind of corner that I've got forged in here. And the next heat, I'm going to lay this over the edge of the anvil and then just bend that out, trying to keep this as straight as possible. I'm going to quench this just to keep the shape the way it is, and then bend that, over. And I'm not going to go to a 90-degree bend because that would prevent me from actually operating the bottle opener. And then I'm going to quench this and test it out before I toss it back in the fire for final shaping. All right, so I've got a couple of things that I need to adjust here after an initial test. So I've got my scrolling tongs. I'm just gonna scroll this slightly wider. Needs to be wide enough to fit under the bottle cap itself. And the next heat, I'm gonna come to the horn and refine this corner to kind of blend that corner into the body. Then I'll touch mark, and then I'll treat this up, and we'll be pretty much all finished up. All right, so with that touch marked, I'm gonna go ahead and just grab this if I can. Give this a good brush down. Clean off all the loose scale. And then, usually I seal everything off with beeswax. I've been kind of on a WD-40 kick lately, so I'm gonna spray this down with a layer of WD-40 while it's still hot. This will seal off the steel, darken things up, and give it kind of a baked on finish. Then I'm gonna wipe this down once it kind of cools down a little bit more, and we are all finished up. And now to test. So the idea of this bottle opener, right, is that you can just single-handedly open a bottle of beer. I'm gonna hold the base just to make sure that it doesn't move. But hey, I'd say that works pretty good. So let me know in the comment section what you think of this style of bottle opener. It's definitely kind of a little different from my normal, but I think it turned out really cool. And yeah, it works really well, which I like. Always good when your tools work the way you intended. And that is going to do it for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like, leave a comment, hit subscribe, ring that notification bell. If you want to support me and the channel further, please consider becoming an honorary striker on my Patreon. That link is in the description below the video, or please consider becoming a member on my YouTube channel. And as always, keep on rocking. Should be a good one. Now I have a beer to drink.